Okay, we want to welcome all of you to the Metropolitan School District of Pike Township Schools. This is the Freshman Center, which is a part of Pike High School. We're glad to have you here for this announcement. And right now, I want to introduce you to our athlete, Mr. Marquis Teague. Come up and make his statement. Marcus.
I want to thank everybody for coming out to support me today. First off, I want to thank my parents for everything they've done for me, going through this long process with me. I know it's been hard and tough. I want to thank y'all for that. I want to thank my coaching staff and everybody else that supported me. My coach Nutley, she's been through everything with me, checking my grades, keeping everything in line. You know, everybody standing out there and shooting with me. I just want to thank all y'all. Coach Jared, he did a good job this year. I like to thank everybody. I like to thank all the coaches who offered me and gave me an opportunity to play for their programs this year. That was a great thing, you know, to get the opportunity to experience some of those things, meet some great people. But for the real reason we're all here, I'll tell y'all what school I'm going to. I'm going to be attending the University of Kentucky.
Yeah!
Question and answers. Raise your hand so he can acknowledge those that want questions.
Just like Kentucky.
I feel like it's the best spot for me right now. You know, they got a lot of great talent coming in. Coach Cal's a great coach. I feel like I can do great things here.
When did you know? Sure.
I talked to my family last night. You know, we discussed it, and we all was comfortable with that decision.
Marcus, how did that conversation go last night with the family?
You know, it's a lot of different opinions, a lot of different thoughts, but it turned out good. We all agreed on Kentucky. Felt that was best.
When you look at Calipari's system and how he uses point guards, especially guys who play like you play, how big of a factor was that decision?
It's a big factor. You know, he's a great coach. He coaches guards real well. You know, I want to be a great guard when it's all said and done. So I feel like he's the best coach for that for me.
How much did all the players going pro at Kentucky influence your decision to maybe have more playing time and opportunities next season as a freshman? I mean, in a couple of years.
That's a big part because, you know, wherever I want to go, I want to get to play a lot. I don't want to sit the bench. I'm not going to no program to sit the bench, but that was a big part.
Marcus, how much did Louisville, was that a contender for this, and just how difficult was it to pick between those schools?
It was neck and neck. It was real hard. You know, I got a great relationship with Coach Pitino, and I built a great bond with his whole family, actually. And a lot of people in Louisville, it was hard to tell them no. One of the hardest decisions I ever made.
How did it feel when you finally knew, and especially now that you have the castle on it and told everybody, how does it feel?
It feels great. You know, I want to be a Wildcat, so that's what I'm going to be. It feels great.
Did you get any sense at all that maybe it's just how much the fans were following this, and Kentucky versus Louisville fans and that kind of situation?
Yeah, I got a lot of things on Facebook and stuff all day. You know, I knew it was a big thing.
Did you talk to the other coaches yet and tell them that you want to come into their school, or did you talk to the Kentucky coaches?
My dad called him, but I haven't got a chance to talk to him myself yet.
What are those conversations going to be like, Marcus, do you think?
It's probably going to be, you know, hard to tell them that I'm sorry I couldn't come there, but, you know, it's something I got to do because I had to make a decision that was best for me and my family.
You had thought about the decision, I know, a couple other times. Why now? I mean, why now? Was it just feel right, or did you think about maybe even waiting a little longer this time before you finally came to it?
You know, my dad talked to me about maybe waiting a little longer again, but I just felt like I was ready. You know, I weighed all my options. I got to visit all the schools that I was interested in. I just felt like this is where I wanted to be.
Do you envision like taking visits as a senior, or I mean, maybe waiting how long you sign, or are you pretty definite on this? You're going to sign in the fall?
Yeah, this is what I'm going to do.
You going to take it are you going to take any official visits this fall?
Yeah, I'm going to take an official to Kentucky.
You talked about yesterday in a couple interviews about talking with Jeff and that he had a school for you. Just talk about your conversation with him and kind of the advice that he gave you throughout this.
He told me from the get-go when he heard out Kentucky offer me that that's where he would like me to go. He felt like Coach Cal would allow me to play my game and not hold me back. He just told me he felt like that was the best school for me.
right when Cal got the job about a year ago, I talked to you about the Speeds tournament, and when I brought up Kentucky, it seemed like you kind of lit up a little bit more than. Is this something that for a while you've kind of felt that, you know, this is where you wanted to go?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it for a long time, ever since he got that job. Like I said, I talked to my brothers about it. You know, we had a lot of discussions about it. I feel like, you know, some things he did at Memphis, he do that at Kentucky. I want to be a part of that.
How big of a factor is it that his guys play well and have a chance to go to the next level pretty quickly?
For me, I'm focused on going there and winning and getting an education. It's not really a big deal with the one and done thing. I'm not thinking about that too much. I just want to go and win.
And a lot of fans are hoping that Kentucky will end up with this amazing recruiting class of you and Gilchrist, maybe some other guys. What are your thoughts on that?
I think we could do, you know, some great things at Kentucky, have a nice dynasty. We see if we get some other pieces, some other people want to join the Wildcats.
Who are some of the ones that you would hope might join on, some other guys your age?
Maybe Quincy Miller, Tony Roden, you know, Mike Chandler, people I talk to.
How would you describe this whole process, Marcus? Is it taxing? Is it pressure? Is there some enjoyment in it?
I enjoy, you know, you get to see a lot of new campuses, meet a lot of great basketball players and a lot of great coaches. It's been pretty exciting and fun for the most part. I mean, sometimes, you know, you be wore out from it, but for the most part, it's a fun process.
How much will this allow you to enjoy and maybe relax your senior season and just play basketball?
It's going to relax me a whole lot because now I know where I'm going. I'm not worried about taking all these visits to different places. Kentucky is where I'm going to be at, so I'm not worried about all that. I can just relax and work out, get better, and take care of my schoolwork.
Okay, so what I'll do now is get my list down there. We'll go one-on-ones. Marcus, you'll sit here so that you can be comfortable, and then I'll read off the names of those people, and as I said, let's keep them around 5 minutes or under so that he can kind of get through them, okay? Andy Starr, Kyle Mittenbrink, or Kyle?
I'm just gonna do it right here.
Yeah, just there. We'll give you a chair.